Wristbands. When you are admitted to a hospital, they place on your wrist a white wristband with your name on it. But there are other different colored wristbands which symbolize other things. The red wristbands are placed on dead people. There was one surgeon who worked on night shift in a school hospital. He had just finished an operation and was on his way down into the basement. He entered the elevator and there was just one other person there. He casually chatted with the woman while the elevator descended. When the elevator door opened, another woman was about to enter when the doctor slammed the close button and punched the button to highest floor. Surprised, the woman reprimanded the doctor for being rude and asked why he did not let the other woman in. The doctor said that woman I just operated on her. She died while I was doing the operation. Didn't you see the red wristband she was wearing? The woman smiled, raised her arm, and said something like this. The man in the snow. You are home alone, and you hear on the news about a profile of a murderer who is on the loose. You look out the sliding glass door to your backyard, and you noticed a man standing out in the snow. He fits the profile of the murderer exactly, and he is smiling at you. You gulp, picking up the phone to your right and dialing 911. You look back out the glass as you press the phone to your ear, and notice he was much closer now. You then drop the phone in shock. There are no footprints in the snow. It's his reflection. In hot water. I've been in the shower for hours now, and I have yet to run out of hot water. I can't leave. Something sits on the toilet seat only feet away from me. He's watching me. I peeked through the curtains earlier just to get a glimpse of him. I wish I hadn't. He had gray skin, only a few patches of long, thin hair on his head. He had nails that could have been at least a foot long, but there was blood on those nails, with pieces of my wife's flesh still hanging off the tips. Every once in a while, he'll make a creaky chuckle, a clearing of the throat to show he was still there. I don't want to get out, but the water keeps getting hotter and hotter. I'm starting to blister. I stand there, with the boiling water hitting my back, and I wonder just how longer I can take this. There's something on the stairs. When I was a kid, I would race up the stairs as fast as I could, like it was some sort of silly game. Well, I must have been 5 or 6 at the time. I'm not sure, but I know I was little. Somewhere along the way, a voice at the top of the stairs started to whisper to me. It would make bets with me such as, I bet you a penny you can't make it to the top of the stairs. I don't really remember if there was a certain amount of time or anything. As I said, I was very little, so I probably didn't have any counting abilities anyway. I just recall sitting there at the top of the stairs, having conversations with this voice. About betting, of course. Eventually, the voice started to bet me my life. Instead of pennies, it'd say, I bet you your life you can't make it up the stairs. As I got older, it stopped. I never really thought about it at all. I never mentioned it to anyone until one night. I was sleeping over at my brother's place, and we were talking about spooky stories. Out of nowhere, I brought up the voice at the top of the stairs. My brother went silent. Before I even mentioned anything, he asked, Did it make bets with you?